In previous lecture, we discussed about the normal distribution. This normal distribution is used when the random variable is continuous. This is the formula for normal distribution. We are not going to prove this formula. It is out of scope of the syllabus. Only you have to remember this formula. P of x equals 1 by sigma under root of 2 pi e to the power minus x minus mu whole square divided by 2 sigma square, where mu is the mean of the data and sigma is the standard deviation of the data. This x random variable we have to map with z, and z occurs on horizontal line of the normal distribution curve. This point is z equal to 0, means mean occurs at this point, and this is the peak of the curve. This is the normal curve. Area under the normal curve is 1. And we are associating with total probability is 1. The given random variable, we have to map with z. Z occurs on this blue line, this horizontal line. Very quickly, I am going to read it. From the past experience, manufacturer knows that the resistance of resistor he or she produces is normal. Data is normally distributed, but the mean of the resistance 100 ohms and the standard deviation is what? 2 ohms. This is the available information as far as the resistance of resistor is concerned. And what is asked here, what percentage of resistors will have resistance between 98 ohms and 102 ohms. Normal curve I am going to draw. Z equals 0 at this place, and this is the peak of the normal curve. This is the normal curve, and this normal curve is symmetric about the dotted line which is being erected at z equal to 0. Horizontal line is asymptote to the normal. Asymptote means what? The line which meet the curve at infinity. This problem we are going to solve. Now, what we have to do, the data is available, information is available. We want the percentage of resistors having resistance in between these two, 98 ohms and 102 ohms. Now this 98 and 10, I have to map with the z value. So for that purpose, this formula I am going to use x minus mu by sigma, and this is x, I am taking 98, mu is known to you, this is the mean, it is 100, and standard deviation also known to you, it is 2, and it comes to be minus 1. Z value of 98 is minus 1, and the z value of 102. Now z equal to 1 I am plotted, z equal to 1. And z equal to minus 1, this point I have. Now I am erecting like this, and what we want here, we want the probability its value is in between 98 and 102. And for convenience, probability for z value, z is in between minus 1 and 1. Is this x value, this random variable, I have mapped with the z value. This is equal to what? Minus 1 and 1. The area between minus 1 and 1 I want. Okay, this is only I have written for convenience. Area between minus 1 and 1 means this area and this red dotted area. We want the total area, total dotted area I want. Area under the normal curve. So this is the area between, is for convenience I am writing, area between z equal to minus 1 and z equal to 1. But from normal distribution table, we get the area which starts from 0 or which ends at 0. That is very important. Now, so this I am going to split like this. Area between z equal to 0 and z equal to minus 1, because from normal distribution table, we get the area which starts from 0 or which ends at 0. Then plus the area between z equal to 0 and z equal to 1. The area between z equal to 0 and z equal to minus 1. Area under the normal curve for z equal to minus 1 and area under the normal curve for z equal to 1 is same, because this curve is normally distributed. On the left hand side of 0 and on the right hand side of 0, the curve is same, means curve is symmetric about this line. Now area between z equal to minus 1 and z equal to 0 is we get from normal distribution. The phi of minus 1 means the table value of minus 1 and table value of 1 is same because the curve is symmetric. The table value of 1 is 0.3413 and table value of minus 1 is also same. and this is equal to 0.6826. Well, what is 0.6826? It is the probability that x lies between 98 and 102. Now, but here in this problem, we have to find out the percentage. So what percentage of the register will have resistance between this? And this is the probability. If you multiply probability by 100, you will be getting the percentage. Required percentage is equal to 0.6826 multiplied by 100, and this is equal to 68.26. 68.26% resistors will be in between 98 ohms and 102 ohms. In this way, we have solved this problem. Same problem we are going to discuss, but see, in this problem, the mean diameter of the sample of 200 washers produced by machine is 0.0502. This is the mean diameter is 0.05, mean is 0.0502. Standard deviation is 0.005. These two values are always given in normal distribution problem. Now, if washer's diameter is in this range, then it is accepted. Otherwise, it is considered to be defective. So what we have to find? We have to find percentage of defective washers produced by a machine, assuming that the diameters are normally distributed. We are interested in the washers whose diameter lies in this range. Let x be the random variable and which is associated with the diameter of the washer. So what I am writing, the probability that x is in between 0.496 to 0.508. And we have to relate with the z value. For the sake of understanding, I am writing z value. Z value I have to find from. Separately, I am finding the z value. Okay, z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. X is 0.496, mu is 0.0502, and this divided by 0.005. The value of mu and sigma I am putting here, but the value of this minus 1.2. Z value for 0.508 minus mu 0.0502. This divided by 0.005, and this is coming to be, now the Z is equal to 1.2. Just I am going to, for this point, Z equal to 1.2, and exactly with the same distance, Z equal to minus 1.2, and we want the area between Z equal to 1.2 and Z equal to minus 1.2 I want. This area I want, this dotted portion I want, and the area under the normal curve, this dotted portion I want. Is it? Now, this is in between 0.2, minus 1.2 and plus 1.2. Means as that of the previous one, what to write? This is equal to the area between Z equal to minus 1.2 and Z equal to 1.2. Now this is equal to area between Z equal to 0 and Z equal to minus 1.2 plus the area between Z equal to 1.2 and Z equal to 0. Normal distribution table gives us the area under the normal curve which starts from Z equal to 0 or which ends at Z equal to 0. The phi value is normal distribution table value of minus 1.2 and normal distribution table value of 1.2 is same. The normal distribution value of 1.2, just I am going to write here 0.3849. Okay, normal distribution table value for negative Z and positive Z is same, and the sum of these two 0.7698. And what we have to find? We have to find percentage of defective washers. Percentage of defective washers. Okay, these are the percentage of, here I am writing percentage of non-defective washers, because if the washer's diameter is in between this, then it is accepted, otherwise it is rejected. Means percentage of non-defective washers is equal to 0.7698 multiplied by 100, and this is equal to 76.98 non-defective. And percentage of defective washers, here I am writing 100 minus 76.98, and this is equal to 23.02. Means there are 23.02% of washers which are defective and 76.98% washers which are being produced by the machine are non-defective. Means washers diameter in this range 0.496 to 0.508. In this way we solved a simple problem of normal distribution. In next lecture we will be solving 2 more problems on normal distribution. With this I stop here. Thank you very much.